Alright, if you're tuning into this one, I can tell you right now, this one's probably not going to be for the kids. There's at least going to be vulgar language. I can tell you that right the fuck now. If you're watching this and you don't know who the fuck I am, I'm 46 fucking years old. Grown-ass man, work a grown-ass man's job. At work today, apparently I was breaking a rule. Eating a slice of pizza at the end of the day because I was hungry. Because I'd been busting my ass all fucking day. And it's fucking cold outside, so my appetite had me to where I was almost damn near nauseous. So I decided to throw a fucking slice of pizza in my mouth and give me a drink of fucking Mountain Dew. Fucking production manager apparently thought that it was the time to holler at me from about 40 foot away at a tone which would suggest that he was one of my parental figures. That dude ain't got nothing on my fucking dad, and he sure as hell ain't got no authority. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you think that you're gonna get position, and you're gonna be a manager or a supervisor of anyone, and you're going to talk down to them, and it's going to work out well for you, you are dead fucking wrong. There are people out there that have fucking been holding way more in than what any fucking body should. They've been through more than anybody can really fucking expect. And unless you dig into their life and you understand who they are and what the fuck they're about, you have absolutely no idea what you are fucking with. I'm not saying I'm the one to not fuck with, just saying that you should fucking do some goddamn background on motherfuckers before you start talking to them like they're fucking paper thin. Like they have no substance to them and they have absolutely no fucking goddamn use or worth in this fucking world. You want a safety meeting? Here's your safety meeting. It is fucking unsafe to be talking to other grown-ass fucking goddamn adults like they're fucking children. How's that for safe? Watch your fucking tone, have some fucking respect, and be a fucking man. No one is better than anyone. Every single fucking person on this fucking earth bleeds. Every single fucking person on this fucking earth has worries, fears, and responsibilities. None of us are fucking special. We're all fucking shit. None of us fucking matter. As soon as I'm fucking gone, we had fucking probably 5 to 8 people walk out yesterday because they didn't agree with the raises that they were given. Before the end of the fucking day was up, they had a whole room full of new candidates that they were putting through orientation. Not even there for interviews, they were there for orientation. They had been fucking hiring these people. And they're getting ready to hire more. Don't expect So watch your tone. Pay attention to your circumstances and your environment. And if you're gonna speak to a motherfucker like you know him that well, you had better fucking know him that well. And I'm hoping I calm down before I go back into work tomorrow, because if I go back into work tomorrow feeling like this, I'm going straight to his office and find out just exactly at what point in time he married my fucking mother. Like some kind of hoe. How's it go? I'm neither the one nor the two. I'm more of the one or the two than I used to be, but I'm still ain't one to fuck with. I know how the whole system works. I know why they do what they do, and I know why they act the way they act. And I know why he did what he did. He did what he did because I'm one of the older ones in the shop. And if he'll yell at one of the older ones in the shop, then why wouldn't he yell at? They don't strike fear into the hearts of these fucking boys because they don't respect anything. They're fucking man children with a fucking penis. They ain't supposed to have the fucking ability to fucking procreate at that fucking goddamn mentality, but there's motherfuckers in here that couldn't open a can of beans as far as I'm concerned. And got kids. Somebody thought it would be a good idea to put a whole bunch of people who didn't know anything about construction in fucking goddamn position of power in a construction company. This ain't, no, that is not who you're fucking hiring. You're not hiring auto workers. You're not hiring union fucking hands. You're hiring blue collar fucking goddamn construction workers that have been throwing hammers, cussing, and doing fucking pills. And they clean their fucking act up to get in here. And then you're gonna talk down to them like there's some kind of hoe? Get the fuck out of here. And I didn't even have to clean my act up to get in this motherfucker. But there's some people in this fucking shop, and not just this shop, in every shop in this goddamn country because of the fucking goddamn pill epidemic, that have all seen their fair share of fucking trouble. And have all seen a more difficult part of life than what they're in right now. A lot of people on their fucking upswing, and you want to fucking crush that with your fucking ego? I'll burn an ego to the ground because I see it. I don't need a reason. Disassemble it from the fucking goddamn framework. An ego's already tried to take me out once at this goddamn job, and it failed. Not only did it fail, but it got itself fired. Fuck with me. Fucking old timers got fucking shit on the fucking ball. That's how they're still the fuck around. It's why they haven't been fucking canned and they haven't been fucking under fucking run. They're always on top of shit. How? Because they've seen this same shit time and time again from the same motherfuckers when they were younger. And they didn't know what they were fucking looking at. And now that we're older and it's been done to us a time and time of fucking again, and we've watched the same goddamn coworkers that have watched our fucking back fucking get done to them, and then it's getting done to us at the same fucking time, and you think we're not gonna fucking recognize it? Fuck you. Fuck you. This shit's going to fucking end. And it's not here, it's everywhere. The whole entire goddamn country is waking the fuck up. We've all been fucking working for fucking communists. This is a communist goddamn shop. They all fucking are. Any corporation is a communist goddamn state. Because they set the fucking rules, they set the fucking wages, and they set the goddamn pace. How the fuck do they get to set the fucking pace? Not every fucking person is the same. Not every person can do the same job at the same fucking speed. Some people are faster than others, so why do you put the slow people with the fucking fast people and slow them the fuck down? Why do you hire people that shouldn't be fucking hired to begin with? Just because you're out of fucking goddamn options don't mean you hire what the fuck there is there in front of you. Goddamn, I'm fired up. Those of station and of power and of privilege have pushed too far. That CEO was the first. The entire working class has been overworked, and it's why they're not going back to work, is because they know it. They know everyone that's sitting at home on fucking assistance is making as much or more than them without having to do the work. I'm not saying that having children isn't work. I'm saying that it's not a job. Very inconstant. A job that's consistent and it's grueling. Children are a joy from time to time. There's nothing about a job that's joyful. As soon as you get your fucking goddamn paycheck, there's a third of it missing in fucking taxes. What taxes? I don't know. I'm way too far down the goddamn chain and far too under fucking goddamn educated to understand just exactly where, how much, and how many of my pennies go to what. But I do know that a third of my check is too much. And the more money I make, the more you take. The bigger chunk you take. It's not, that doesn't make sense. The chunk should not fucking adjust. A third is a third is a third. Go back to the barter system and have to make a deal. Fucking get rid of money anyway. It's the fucking root of all evil. I'm about over all of it. Huh. I've heard motherfuckers bragging about snitching on people that they work with. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be mindful, and you're not trying to get nobody hurt. But if somebody is doing anything and it's got nothing to do with you and it has absolutely no effect on you, the fuck business is it of yours? There's no star in your chest. You're not a fucking goddamn cop, so it's not your place in existence to be doing that. The fuck ever. Wonder why this shit happens. Wonder why people go to extremes and big shit happens, and why it is that, why the fuck couldn't, 177 things was on him. Shit. Hey. Bling, squirrel. It's just, it's Joe Biden fucking pardoning his whole family. It's exactly what I'm fucking talking about. It's a gross abuse of fucking power. I'm not saying hollering at somebody like a child is a gross abuse of power, but it is abuse of power. It is a misuse. It is a misuse of station. I don't expect anybody to be perfect, and I do understand that even he is human and has a life that goes on outside of this shop and has things that I don't understand that he has to deal with on a day-to-day basis because of his position. I get that. I don't expect anybody to be perfect, but the fact of the matter is I've only spoken to this motherfucker 3 times since I've started here. And every time I have, it's been in a disrespectful goddamn manner, and I'm fucking over it. It's becoming a pattern of disrespect. And Michael Wayne, if you ever fucking come across this goddamn video, I hope you know that you don't deserve to be disrespected by a goddamn person on this fucking planet. Not a person that works on this planet has any more right to take that fucking oxygen than you do. Burn the system to the ground if that's what it takes. Better than. Those who are better than never apply because they don't want to be treated the way that you treat people. It's a fucking cesspool of fucking sharks, leeches, and dung beetles. Why would anyone who has any kind of integrity want to step into that pool? Scavengers, all of you. Not even a turkey amongst you. Nothing but fucking scavengers. You're wasting your existence. There's so many ways you could spend it. And spending the energy to disrespect my small ass? I'm nobody. I'm nothing. I'm a builder. I'm a laborer. I'm blue collar. At what point in time did I become so important and so high up in your food chain that I became something to chew on? Hmm. Damn, my face is fucking tingling. I need to calm down before tomorrow. This is after 8 hours of fucking work. I go in there feeling like this freshly caffeinated and it's going to come out a lot fucking rougher. Whether I go in there tomorrow and I fucking sit down what's what, or I don't, my point's going to be felt. I'm going to help him understand. He won't get another one. He will not get another one. He caught me off guard today and with a mouthful of pizza, and he will not. I'll spit the pizza out next time. I'm not going to eat pizza. I'm not going to eat on the floor again. Made it very clear that it's not something that is going to be tolerated. But the next time he raises his voice to me like that, I will the equivalent of spit the pizza back in the box to address him directly and in front of everybody. Because if he doesn't have the common goddamn decency to pull me to the side to make whatever point he needs to make, then neither will I. God damn. God, I'm fucking still heated. Huh. What have I done or said? I need to find out what I've done or said. At what point in time I've done something to indicate that I tuck my wiener and wear a tutu around my house. Because at some point in time, he's made me a fucking hoe in his mind. Because that's how it came out his fucking mouth. Do the best you can. One day, a man, and he bid me and say it. I work good and I work fine, but first take care of head. Yeah, we're gonna have some good ones for tomorrow before I go in too. I'm going to make an effort to keep my job. It's weird that I've got to do something that's illegal. Because the medication is illegal in this state. 4 states around us it's legal, but the medication that it takes me to get high is illegal here. The edge that it needs to knock off without making me a zombie, without making me a robot, without giving me the shakes, without making me fucking gain tits. There's not a single psych med out there that doesn't have some kind of really messed up side effect possible. Is it going to happen every time? No. But I have a very sensitive system. It takes very little coffee to get me going in the morning. And everything I do, drink, it doesn't take much to get me drunk. It doesn't take me much to get a buzz anyway. After a beer and a half, I can feel it. I get the relief. One shot, and the hair on the back of my neck actually physically lays down. Psych meds are no good. And unlike alcohol, on this stuff doesn't cause me to make any decision that I wouldn't normally make with a level head. I don't have high decisions and sober decisions. I just have rushed and impulsive sober decisions. And hey, yeah, espresso fucking burns me up. It actually raised my temperature. No, at most I slow my roll so that I take the time to think about what I'm going to do before I do it. That's why I'm going to have to smoke before I go in tomorrow, so that I keep my mind where it needs to be. Not get sidetracked or fucking overexcited about anything. If I can manage to go in tomorrow and just work for 8 hours and go home, then that'll be a perfect day. I may have to delete this. Anybody from my work came across it, I'd be fucked. Yeah, if they do, they do. They decide to let me go over my fucking freedom of speech and my free mind to think the way I want to think in the way I want to think. So be it. I'll walk out that door with an eagle screeching over my back. Me and my free speech shall walk out this door together. Communist pigs. I start to sound more and more like my dad. Hey, we talked about a job like that. He always had he had a pretty good employer. Excellent, actually. Like, I've not found a company to treat me as well as the company that he worked for. A lot of companies bullshit about being a family company. His didn't bullshit. They found out about his condition. It was ridiculous. I mean, not a good ridiculous. A good ridiculous. Holy shit. This poor guy's been fucking flopping with everything, ain't he? Hey, look at the way that the society as a whole is changing. It's just humans. We are evolving. We are evolving socially. We're becoming aware of our condition. We don't live in a class system anymore. This is true. You know, we're not born into poverty. You can make what you want, right? But people still have the ability to look down on other people with a clear conscience. And that is outrageous. That is out fucking outrageous. Do you know how many of my fights I've been in my life that have been because it was a person who, from the moment I met them, they put on that better than air? I'm telling you, just because I see it, it makes me want to fucking knock it out. One of the best things that my parents ever did for me was to make sure that I knew there wasn't nobody better than me. Nobody was worse than me. We are all one person. Made a mistake of calling I think calling my teacher a faggot or something, or maybe I called him something, I don't remember. But I got in trouble. My dad came out to school, and up in this time, I never thought about what I was because I was white, right? I mean, like lily white. And it's when I was informed. Before you go pointing your finger at anybody, calling anybody any kind of anything, just know your mother has many different bloodlines in her. Your grandma on her side, when she came up to see you after you were born, couldn't speak a lick of English. So just know that you're a spick as much as anybody else is anything you call them. You're no better than anybody else, and nobody else is any better than you, because everybody's a mutt nowadays. Nobody is pure anything, so nobody can look down on anybody for being anything. Kind of set things a little bit into place. It didn't give me the perfect world view, but it gave me a way better, straighter view of the world than what I already had. And then a lot of them, some mistakes I made along the way, ended me up in a place that forced me to see that I was not going to be better than anyone else. I didn't get special treatment. I'm a shit can as much as anybody else is, because I've seen some really good fucking people locked the fuck away for some silly shit. Some understandable shit. They had a bad lawyer. There's no reason why none of things are the way that they are in this existence. Like a boy who's 19 and locked up because his girl's 17. And they've been dating since he was 13. So yeah, this is a high school romance that lasted into her getting ready to turn 18 before she could. The parents filed charges. The parents never made a push before that. Something happened. I don't know. But there ain't no reason for that. I don't give a shit. If you've been with a girl for fucking what? That's 6 years? No. No, no. No, you missed your chance on the first 20 years. I mean on the first 5 years. What happened? Shit. Oh, wow. I accidentally switched my plug off, and my turned the electric off to everything. My clock went out. Realized what was going on. Switched it back on. When my clock came back on, it automatically reset it to itself to the right time. I didn't do nothing. Alarm saving still set. What a shit can. What a shit can. He's, poor fucking Chris. Chris has only got a year and some change before he retires at the level he wants to retire at. Have found out. Wow, that was pure dry air. 48 is I think is the youngest you can retire. If I'd been working since I was 18, well, if I'd been working since I was 18 and paying taxes since I was 18, I'd be about a year and a half away myself. But I spent a lot of time not working. when I was working, I wasn't. What? Yeah, you get it. It was the cash type way. Fuck, I needed that. To tell you the truth, like all those guys that walked out the other day, I I'm glad I wasn't over there and it didn't happen to our people, because if it had been us up for it, I probably would have been one that would have walked, and they got fired. They all got fired. Everybody that walked out got fired. Didn't matter if it took PTO or what, they got fired. And I would have. That is me. I'm definitely one who will. Do not push. Do not test. I. Uh. Uh. Really, to tell you the truth, if they hadn't been such pricks about it, I know they didn't get. A lot of people didn't get what they thought they deserved. But I will say the guys that are tow truck drivers should be making more than us. And I don't think they were. I don't think they got as big of a hike as we did. And I really, out of all fairness, would have had absolutely no trouble taking like a quarter out of my raise. And if all the guys on all the tables all took a quarter out of the raise and gave it to the fucking guys on the tow truck drivers and waited for the next raise and got a quarter then, yeah, it may be fucking 2 years down the road. It may be 3 years down the road. But it made sure that things were fucking right. And fucking 25 cents isn't gonna fucking break my bank. If you're 25 cents from breaking your bank, then you need to reassess your fucking debts. You're overextended. That's pot called the kettle black. I'm overextended. I ain't go bullshit. I had a lot going on. I got part of my previous life that's still kind of hanging out there in the balance. Actually, two parts. Alright. I'm home now. It'll all still be there in the morning. Alright. What are we wearing? How we feel? Are we feeling this? Oh, shit. How about we don't do that? Oh, that was horrible. There we go. Here's the thing. Here, I get those. Oh shit! No, I didn't see those. That doesn't count. It was these. What I was looking at is see when these go to get broken, because they will. It doesn't matter which pair I wear, because eventually I'm gonna come up against something that's gonna beat the fuck out of me. These are gonna take silica pearls, polymer, hide, and fiber. These are gonna take basically chitin and hide. Which one am I more likely to have on me when they break? The chitin. And yeah, the durability is half as much. It's this one's durability is 869, and that one's 1583. Yeah, the half the durability, so it's gonna break more often, but I'm gonna have chitin on me way more often than I'm gonna have fucking silica pearls and polymer. Huh? To repair? Yeah. Yeah. So when they break, I'll be able to repair them on me more likely. Yeah. No, to repair. That's why I was trying to pick out which ones I was gonna wear, and the ones, but I didn't see these. Ooh. Now see, and those right there aren't very good because they have a durability of 780. These have a twice the durability. Yeah, those chitin are about the best way to go. And not only that, the heat resist is a negative 45 and a negative 70. Or negative 70. Damn, but those are better for fucking heat. I'm running around the jungle. I'll be fine. But I do need to get something for heat. And I can repair both of those with just twine. Oh, I really don't have anything good for. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not. If this was way up north, I may. Because oh. Hold on. Stuff. Oh. Hey there, buddy. Okay, so I'm gonna need. Oop. Where'd that go? I'm just trying to get things kind of in orders, so that way once Michael goes to get off tomorrow, or no, yeah, when he goes to get off tomorrow, he's gonna play a little bit, and then hopefully tomorrow after I get off, he'll be able to get up. When he goes to get up, me and him will be able to get on here and play. I'm trying to get things in order so that way it's kind of everything kind of runs smooth. Check this out. You see this? Do you see his movement speed? Type out what you read. Can you type the number you read under his movement speed, or yeah, type his movement speed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Boom! Gotta be careful. Oh, uncontrollable. Whew! Oh, hey, that Bito. Oh, Michael called.